Hey, it's Madison Chase, and I am so excited to talk to Tiffany New York Pollard of the new show, The Next 15. Now, I talked to Framily, and he said that you are seriously bringing all of the one-liners. So we're not going to spoil it for the audience, but I want to know, how did you get to this show, this place, and what's been happening with you that you could share with us?
Hi, Madison.
Hi!
You're so adorable. I'm so excited to meet you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to waste any time. Framily is correct. I do deliver all of the best one-liners, two-liners, and three-liners. Let's just face it, I say all the best shit. I'm not going to make any mistakes about that. But the things that I have coming up next, God has been so good to me. I have several reality situations going on. Photo shoots, my own clothing line. I'm just a woman at work, and I'm not going to stop moving.
I love it. I love it.
Why do I feel like you should be holding the mic? Am I supposed to hold this?
We could go back and forth. This is fine. No, you can hold it. Okay. Now, how did you get to this particular show, and can you talk about the other shows that you have coming up?
Absolutely. I got to this particular show because Carlos King hit me up, and he said, I have a project I'm working on, I'm developing it, and I think you would be brilliant in it. And I'm so glad that he did, because I always wanted to work with Carlos. He's a mastermind in the reality television genre. So when the next 15 came about, I'm going to seize the moment and jump on that opportunity. And I'm so glad, that he had me in mind. I just did Celebrity Big Brother UK.
Okay.
I'm on the next 15, obviously. And in March, I think March 16th, Family Therapy debuts on VH1.
Oh.
Very excited about that. And there's 3 more reality TV projects in the works.
You said 3.
Oh, yeah. Triple decker.
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the UK, because can you share the exciting news that's happening in the UK with you? Can you talk about that?
Yes, absolutely,
Okay.
Madison.
Yeah.
I did not expect to get the open-armed reception that I... Yes, Madison. I did not expect to get the open-armed reception that I did receive after I did Celebrity Big Brother. And there's a lot more opportunity out there for me. I got a good management team behind me out there in the UK, and actually I leave in a couple of days back.
Now, reality television has gone through this process of, people see it very negatively, and then some people see it as it's an incident in your life or a stage in your life. It's not necessarily the totality of who you are. So what is there, like a couple of things that you would want people to know about you that we don't necessarily get a chance to see on reality television?
Well, any type of television, in any respect, it's a stage. When you're on television, you're there to perform. You're there to be larger than life and to gravitate an audience. And I think that reality television is no different than being a singer, a performer, or an actress, if you will. And the thing I would want people to know the most about me is that I'm very spiritually grounded, and I love to cook, and there's other facets to me. But when your girl is serving and I'm on a reality show, I'm going to give you the shit that you want to see. Stay tuned. That's my job.
Right,
I want to do it really well, and I do.
Yeah. So let's talk about social media, because this show is different in that we're actually seeing you guys being produced, and so that's something that we don't often see. That whenever I talk about reality television, I really let people know, hey, this is a show. Yeah, and people are, and producing is the production company, they're producing the show. So some things that we don't actually get a chance to see, we get to see on the show. So how is that process for you? Because I know this is different.
It is totally different. I think this show, for me, the challenge was getting with a lot of people that I hadn't known prior to the casting process. I've always been a fan of Benzino, and obviously Jennifer. She's gorgeous. I love her. But the others, I really didn't get on with. Laura she's gorgeous too. But I mean, just having to get together and be an ensemble cast, it's something that was never asked of me before.
I got you.
You know, as a contestant, you know, you're gonna be with strangers, people that you don't know or like necessarily. But this is different. It's like, bitch, if you want to get on the next 15, this is what we're doing, and you have to do it with them.
Right.
So it's a little bit different for me, and I'm surprised that I lasted through this challenge because it definitely was a challenge for me.
Now, what was the challenge? Was the challenge having to blend all of these big personalities, or was the challenge you now? Because normally you starred in your own reality show, so you got to totally be you 100%, and you didn't have to give, you know, when you're working with an ensemble, you got to do 25, 25, 25. So what was the challenge for you?
Well, Madison, you definitely hit the nail on the head. I think it was definitely me having to mesh with the other personalities. I mean, these are people who already have egos of their own and agendas of their own, and then it's like, okay, where do I fit in? How do I fit in? And do I even want to fit in? You know, but I mean, I have a long lost ratio of fans who have been waiting to see me back on television. So this wasn't an opportunity that I would pass up. But at the same time, it was a challenge for me. I didn't want to wake up and act like I wanted to do a fucking talk show with Claudia Jordan and Karamo. I mean, come on, I'm going to be real about this stuff.
Yeah. And I think that's what people appreciate about reality television, is that hopefully we get to see some real personalities and real drama. So I know people are going to be excited to see you. So we want to follow you on all of your social media and keep up with you and what's happening with all of your new reality shows. So where can we find you?
Well, first of all, before I drop my social media, I want to say that I love Vibe Magazine. I mean, come on. You guys have been in charge for a long time. You can find me on Twitter at Tiffany Pollard, and that is spelled Pollard. And on Instagram, you can find me at Tiffany_HBIC_Pollard. And once again, that's Pollard.
I love that you gave all of it. Are you on Periscope?
I should be, but I'm not at this time.
Okay. Can we get you on Periscope? I know people would love
They've been begging for it.
Yeah,
Madison, I'm going to have to jump on.
You're going to jump on?
Yeah,
Jump on in. Okay, so follow her on Periscope. Do you know what your Periscope handle would be?
Oh, she is making it happen. She didn't even give me a chance to even think about it any further. Like, we're doing it.
We're going to do it.
Can we do at Tiffany Pollard on Periscope? How does that work?
You know what we gotta see? I'm sure it's whatever your Twitter name is.
Oh,
That's
really?
typically because Periscope is owned by Twitter.
Oh, is it?
So whatever your Twitter handle is, that's gonna be
at Tiffany Pollard on Periscope.
You heard it first. Yeah, she did it. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you.